Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the play-by-play. Happy Monday night, everyone. We got the New York Yankees versus Minnesota Twins in a three-game set. First game of the three-game set. How is everybody doing on this Monday night? Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you all give support to the channel. Any support means the world to me. So, first game of the series, once again, between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. So 13 games left this season. Let's see how the Yankees finish out these next 13 games. So Yankees schedule should be easier on paper, of course. You know what I mean? It should be a lot easier on paper. Let's see if there's any games. So Tampa Bay and Toronto are playing each other right now. We'll pay attention to that score, and we'll see how they perform, what that game looks like. Texas and Houston are playing each other tonight. That should be a big showdown right there. The Red Sox are off today, so Boston's not playing. We'll see how things turn up in this game tonight. But shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Beagle, first person in the building. What is going on? Katie, what is up? Joseph, how's it going? Who else we got in the building? We got Peanut in the building. We got Daniel Berry in the building. We got Pertruzzi in the building. We got Aiden in the building. How are you all doing? How's everybody doing on this Monday night? Sorry. So once again, make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. Robert Boom says 11 likes. Appreciate it. So what up, Robert Boom? Let's get those likes up, people. Let's try to get those likes up. Let's get as many likes as we possibly can. 50 is always the goal, but I'm grateful for all the likes. What's up, Larry? How's it going? How's everybody doing? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Just gonna put a poll out there real quick. So figure out this poll. Hold on. All right, I'll put a poll out. I'm going to put the poll out there. I'll put this poll out there. If you all don't agree with the options given, the choices, you could type your answer into the chat. Let me just put one more in here. Here you go, folks. Let me know what you all are thinking. Yeah, getting to that time of year there, Beagle. Nice, Aiden. And I'll pull up the Gamecast here momentarily. So today is Roberto Clemente Day, so happy Roberto Clemente Day. All right, here we go. Yeah, I don't blame you for walking with a flashlight, dude. I mean, definitely. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, so I'll pull up the play-by-play or the Gamecast here momentarily. Looks like a nice day out in Minnesota. The Twins should be taking the field here momentarily. Checking a few things here. Robert Boom says Judge 2, Stent 1. Let's go, Rays. Help us. Yeah, for sure, man. It's your 13th wedding anniversary. Well, shout out to you, Larry. Shout out to you. Happy 13th anniversary. Congratulations. We got to play this one time. Congratulations on the 13th wedding anniversary. All right. Lineup for the Yankees: Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, Jazz, Goldschmidt, McMahon, Caballero, Wells. Carlos Rodon, 93 record career versus Twins, so he's got a good track record against the Minnesota Twins. So let's go ahead and I'll pull up the game cast. And here's Simeon, Woods, Richardson, 6-4 record, 4.58 ERA. Opponents average 249, 84 strikeouts, 41 walks. He's given up 16 homers in 94 and a third innings this season. What's up, Sunil? Oh, wow. Jeez, Robert. So a lot of hours, man. Yeah, we got Woods, Richardson warming up. So here's the Twins defense. In the outfield, you have Austin Martin, Byron Buxton, Matt Wallner. Infield, you have Royce Lewis, Brooks Lee, Luke Kershaw, Edward Julian. In the infield, Johnny Peraza is at the dish. Carson McCusker is the DH. Yeah, Buxton is one guy I'm definitely worried about for sure. No doubt. You have Joe Girardi and Michael Kay there, Katie. So the game should be starting here momentarily as Grisham steps into the batter's box. He is ready to go. Woods Richardson's ready to go. First pitch, and the game is underway. It is ball 1 to Trent Grisham. So 1-0 count. And here's the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Trent Grisham as Richardson sets here on the 1-1, the pitch. Grisham fouls that back, 1-2. Got Aaron Judge waiting on deck. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Grisham. And the pitch from Richardson is low for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sean Barber is your home plate umpire. They say he is hitter friendly, fewer outside strikes, fewer high strikes on right-handed bats. 12th season as a Major League Baseball umpire. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Grisham strikes out. 1 down. So, yeah, Grisham as of late, he's been struggling. He's been a little bit of a slump lately. Let's see if he's able to break out a bit soon. So here's Aaron Judge at the plate, who's at 48 home runs this season. He was American League Player of the Week from September 8th through the 14th. So congratulations to Judge. As Richardson sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is in the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes. Richardson sets here on the 2-0, the pitch. There's a strike, 2-1. Career versus Twins for Judge, 335 batting average, 13 homers, 41 ribbies, 1178 OPS. The 2-1 to Judge is ball 3 now, 3-1. The 3-1. And it is ball 4. So Judge will take first base. So it's a 1-out walk. And that'll bring Cody Bellinger to the plate. So 80 degrees in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, feels like it's 79. So beautiful day for a ball game. And a swing and a miss there by Bellinger. 0-1. As Richardson sets here on the 0-1. And a pitch. Foul back, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. That is popped up. Shallow center. It looks like Lee makes the catch for out number 2, and that brings Giancarlo Stanton to the plate. So let's see what Stanton does here with 2 outs, runner on first. As Richardson sets here against Stanton. First pitch. Strike 1. What's up, Joseph? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's get those likes up, people. Hit that like button on your way in. Greatly appreciate it. As Richardson sets here on the 0-1 against Stanton. Here's the pitch. 0-2 now. So no balls, 2 strikes to Giancarlo. And the 0-2. Oh. That one just missed. 1-2 now to Giancarlo Stanton. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Stanton. Judge at first base with 2 outs. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. Let's see if Stanton can keep this inning alive. We got Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting on deck. As Richardson sets the 2-2. Struck him out looking. So Richardson gets a couple of strikeouts, so no runs, no hits, no errors, and a walk given up. And just like that, we're going to the bottom of the first. What's up, Ronald? Joseph is saying Stanton for a first player to hit the home run. All right. So 0-0 game going into the bottom of the first. So let's see what Carlos Rodon does here in the bottom of the first against the Twins. And Tampa Bay has scored. It is the bottom of the first right now in that game. And the Rays are up 1-0 right now. So let's see if they could add more to the scoreboard here in the bottom of the first. So that's good news. What's up, Dom? Dom is in the building. What is up? Once again, appreciate you all being here. Now let's see how tonight's game plays out. You know, first 12 games for the Yankees was a big challenge, man. It was a big test for these guys. And you know, I don't know about all of you. I was definitely nervous for those first 12 games. I was nervous for each series, but the Yankees Yankees came through, man. They, finished 7-5. But here's the Twins lineup: Buxton, Martin, Keyshaw, Royce Lewis, Matt Wallner, Carson McCusker, Brooks Lee, Johnny Peralta, Edward Julian. Their starting pitcher, Simeon Woods Richardson. This is his first career start against the Yankees. Oh, I'll pull it up. I'll pull up the Gamecast here in a moment, just as soon as they get rid of the advertisements. So Carlos Rodon is warming up right now on the mound. All right. And here we go. Byron Buxton leading things off here for the Twins. The first pitch is hit into center field. Grisham makes the catch. So 1 pitch, 1 out, just like that. And that'll bring Austin Martin to the plate now. And the first pitch to Martin is in there for a strike. Got him with the fastball, outside corner. So 0-1 to Martin. Rodon sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Strike 2. Quick 0-2 count now to Martin. Let's see if Rodon could get his first strike out of the game. The 0-2. Pitches in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Martin. We got Luke Keyshaw waiting on deck for the Twins. Caballero. The 2-2. It is a grounder. McMahon charges, fields it, fires to first, and he gets Martin out for out number 2, and that'll bring Luke Keyshaw to the plate. So Yankees defense: Bellinger, Grisham, Judge in the outfield. Infield, you have McMahon, Caballero, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Paul Goldschmidt in the infield, Giancarlo Stanton, DH, and Austin Wells at the dish. Carlos Rodon is on the mound. So let's see what Luke Keyshaw does here. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 from Rodon is in there for strike 2. 0-2 now. Time to play that 2-strike more. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on base. Top and bottom of the first 0-0 game. If Rodon could get his first strike out of the game, as he sets here on the 0-2. The pitch is outside for ball 1. As Rodon sets here on the 1-2, the pitch to Keyshaw is a foul ball. So still 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Keyshaw. The 2-2 is foul back. So Kershaw trying to battle here against Rodon, trying to keep the inning alive. Rodon trying to get out of this inning, trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning here. The folks in the chat, drop your comments, your predictions on what the record is going to be in the next 13 games for the New York Yankees. As Rodon pitches the 2-2. Once again, McMahon charges and fires to first and gets Kershaw out. But they're probably, let's see if they're going to challenge this. It looks like they're going to challenge it, I think. Let's see the replay here. And, ooh, that was close. They're not going to challenge it. But what a play by McMahon. Nice little scoop there catch there by Goldschmidt. And we're going to the top of the second here, folks. Hey, Cold Italian Pizza. How you doing? What's up, Cold Italian? Shout out to my guy, Cold Italian Pizza. How you doing? Make sure you all go vote in the poll. Let me know what you all are thinking in the poll. Yo, shout out to my guy, Ace. What up, Ace? How's it going, man? How's your night? How are you doing, Ace? So it looks like I have 16 votes. 38% of you said that Judge is going to hit the first home run, followed by Stanton at 31%, Bellinger at 25%, Jazz at 6%. If you don't agree with any of the choices, drop your choice in the comments section. But yeah, let me know in the chat. So we got 13 games left this season. Let me know what you all think the record is going to be for the Yankees. Are you all thinking 11-2, 11-2, 10-3, 9-4? Like, what are you all thinking? Or is this something worse? I mean, let me know in the chat, please. Drop your comments in the chat. So top of the second will be coming up. It's a 0-0 game. Joseph says, watch it be Wells crack the first home run. Imagine. That'd be crazy, right? But the top of the second will be starting up here momentarily. The Rays are still beating the Blue Jays 1-0 in the top of the second, so definitely need the Rays to win that game, and the Yankees need to win this one. All right, let's get back to the game. And Jazz, on the first pitch, fouls it, 0-1. So let's see if the Yankees are able to get on the board here. Cold Italian says Yanks finished with 93 wins. That was my prediction from the beginning of the season. And there's a strike, 0-2. Yeah, I predicted the Yankees would win 93. Originally, it was 96 before all the injuries, before the season started. And Jazz strikes out on a swing and a miss. So third strikeout there for Woods Richardson. And that'll bring Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. He is part of the Elite 7 Yanks with 20-plus dingers. Yeah. I mean, a bunch of guys with 20-plus home runs on the Yankees lineup. And the first pitch to Goldschmidt is ball one. And the 1-0 pitch. And Goldschmidt hits that to left field, and that is going to be a single for Paul Goldschmidt. He gets the first hit for the New York Yankees. So that is a one-out single. That'll bring Ryan McMahon to the plate. So let's see what McMahon does. As Richardson sets here against McMahon, the first pitch is a foul ball, 0-1. So McMahon needs to kind of get going at the plate. He's been struggling at the plate a little bit. I mean, defensively, he's been phenomenal at third base. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Ryan McMahon. As Richardson sets here on the 1-1, goes over to first to check on Goldschmidt. First throw over by Richardson. Richardson sets to 1-1. There's a grounder. This could be two. There's one. And McMahon is safe at first. So Goldschmidt is out at second. You get Goldschmidt out at second. McMahon reaches first safely. So he reaches on a fielder's choice. And Jose Caballero will be coming to the plate. So let's see what Caballero does here with 2 outs, runner on first. Caballero had a big home run last night against the Red Sox. The Yankees were trying to claw back. They ended up losing that game 6-4. First pitch to Caballero is a strike. Got him with the curveball, 0-1. As Richardson sets here on the 0-1 to pitch. A swing and a miss, 0-2. I don't know, Larry. I mean, last night they said he was available. Volpe was available off the bench. I don't know if he's available off the bench tonight, but he's been taking ground balls apparently. So 0-2 count here to Caballero. Runner on first, 2 outs, top of the second, 0-0 game. Richardson sets here on the 0-2. The pitch is grounded foul. We got Austin Wells waiting on deck. And the 0-2 is a ball, and that's a stolen base for Ryan McMahon. Ryan McMahon with a stolen base, so runner on second now with 2 outs. So McMahon caught Richardson sleeping and got a good jump. And that is his 3rd stolen base of the season. So one of those rare things that McMahon does. The 1-2. Check swing. Foul ball, 1-2 still to Jose Caballero. The 1-2 outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Caballero. Yeah, 40 people. What up, Stephen B? We got 40 people in the chat. There should be 40 likes. Let's get to that 40 likes, people. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get to 40 likes. The 2-2 is a grounder hit to Lee. Fields it, throws to first, and gets Caballero out for out number 3. So 1 hit, no runs, no errors. Yankees leave a runner stranded. And we're going to the bottom of the second. So it's still a 0-0 game. So Lewis, Wallner, and McCusker are going to be coming up. Let's see if the Yankees could go 1-2-3 again. Well, let's get those likes up, people. Let's try to get to 40 likes. If we got 40 people in here, if you haven't hit the like button, let's hit that like button, people. I'd greatly appreciate it. So let's see. I'll check and see how many likes we have right now. Yeah, it looks like we got 23 likes. So 17 more likes to 40. Let's get 17 people to hit that like. Larry says 9-4 for the rest of the season. So you think that Yankees are going to, with 13 games left, Yankees are going to go 9-4. All right. I can respect that. Make sure you all go vote in the poll, too. Let me know what you all think in the poll. Like I said, the schedule on paper, it should be a lot easier for the Yankees on paper, but you know how that goes sometimes. All right, let's go ahead and pull up the game cast here. Get back to the game. All right, so Carlos Rodon back on the mound. Here is Royce Lewis coming to the plate. He'll lead things off here in the bottom of the second. And here we go. First pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Rodon sets on the 0-1. The pitch is outside, 1-1. Two balls, one strike now to Lewis. The 2-1, 3-1. The 3-1. That is hit to left field, and Bellinger makes the catch. For out number one, takes a potential hit away from Lewis. So great play there by Cody Bellinger. A hard hit ball to left field, and Bellinger was right after it. He was running right after it and makes the catch. So good job to Bellinger getting a good jump on it. And then that'll bring Matt Wallner to the plate. So one out here in the bottom of the second. And the first pitch is a foul ball. So 0-1 here to Wallner as Rodon sets here on the 0-1. The pitch is inside, 1-1. Nine and 4 of myself, but 11-2 on paper for sure. Joseph pitches outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. As Rodon sets here on the 2-1, the pitch is a foul ball, 2-2. So Carlos Rodon still looking for his first strikeout of the game. Let's see if he could get it right here. We got McCusker waiting on deck for the Twins. McCusker calls time. The 2-2 is upstairs, full count now. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Wallner as Rodon sets here on the 3-2. Here's the pitch. That is ball 4, and Wallner will take first base with 1 out. And that'll bring McCusker to the plate. So first walk issued by Carlos Rodon. And the Twins get their first base runner on here in tonight's game. So let's see what McCusker does here with a runner on first, one out. As Rodon sets here on the first pitch to McCusker, and the pitch is in there for strike one. So 0-1 here to McCusker. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2, got him with the changeup. What's up, Dev? What's up, Railbird? What's going on? Thank you all for popping in. Make sure you all hit the like button. Let's get those likes up. So no balls, 2 strikes here to McCusker. Rodon looking for his first strikeout of the game. Runner on first, 1 out, bottom of the second, 0-0 game. As Rodon sets here on the 0-2. The pitch is popped up. Right field, shallow right, Jazz is right there, makes the play for out number 2. And that'll bring Brooks Lee to the plate with 2 outs. All right, and here we go. Rodon sets here against Lee. First pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And the 0-1. And there it goes. Oh, he's safe. So stolen base for Wallner. So runner on second now with 2 outs. It's a good throw, actually, by Wells. But Wallner was fast to get there. So let's see the replay here. Yes, he is in fact. Looks like he's in fact in there. Made it safely. All right. So back to the action here. 1-1, 2 outs. Runner on second. As Rodon sets here on the 1-1. And that is a grounder. Hit back to Rodon. He fields it. Throws to first for out number 3. Good job to Carlos Rodon. So no runs, no hits, so errors. A walk given up. And we're going to the top of the third, folks. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, top of the third coming up. Appreciate you all being here. Let's get those likes up, folks. Let's get those likes up. We got 40 people in the chat right now. 40 people on YouTube. But how's everybody doing on this Monday night? Is anybody, I'll ask this question real quick while we're in a commercial break. Is anybody in a fantasy football league? And if so, how many are you in? How many fantasy football leagues are you involved in? I'll ask that question right now. Let me know how many, if anybody's in it. Yeah, we're at 28 likes, people. We're at 28 likes. We need 12 more likes to 40. I know we got 40 people in here. Stephen B says, yeah, 2 and 0-2. Got it. Peanuts in 2 fantasy football leagues. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, in one of my leagues, I had to drop two guys. I had to drop Joe Burrow and Austin Eckler. Burrow's going to be out for a minimum 3 months, and then Eckler's out for the rest of the season with an Achilles. So, it sucks. Joseph says, no football stuff. I barely like my team, the Jets. I understand. Well, I'm a Giants fan, and they stink. What up, Nez? How's it going? Pixelmon says, Yanks bats are cold. Yeah, so far. But, still early, man. Still early. All right. Let's get back to the action here. We got Austin Wells leading off here in the top of the third. And first pitch is a foul ball, 0-1. And the 0-1 is 1-1. That would be pretty awesome, Pixelmon. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. Oh, wow. Okay, got you, Stephen B. Got you there, Joseph. 1-2. Inside 2-2. I got you, Joseph. And the 2-2. And Wells strikes out looking. He did not like that call. That is the fourth strikeout for Richardson. Pitch looked a little low, so I understand Wells' argument there. It looked like it was below the strike zone based on the replay. But one down nevertheless, and now we have Trent Grisham at the plate. So we're back to the top of the lineup for the New York Yankees. As Richardson sets on the 1-0, the pitch is outside, 2 balls, no strikes now. So Richardson with 4 strikeouts and a walk was only giving up a hit now in 2 1/3 so far. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Nez, I hope that's not the case, man. I saw your comment there. I hope that's not the case. As Grisham takes ball 3, it's 3-1 now to Trent Grisham. The 3-1. Ball 4. So Grisham draws a walk. That's the second walk by Woods Richardson. And that brings Aaron Judge to the plate with Grisham at first. So let's see what Judge does here in his second at bat. Judge walked in his first at bat. So let's see what he does in his second at bat. There's a strike to Judge. Here's the 0-1. And Judge drives that ball to right field, but the catch is made by Wallner for out number 2. So hard hit ball right to Wallner, though. So 2 down, and that'll bring Cody Bellinger to the plate. Well, Nez, what I'm saying is I know most of us would rather see Gabriel playing, man. That's who I want. And there's a strike to Bellinger, 0-1. Bellinger 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Let's see if Bellinger can keep this inning alive. He popped out in the first inning. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. And a 1-1. Pitch is low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Cody Bellinger. as Richardson sets on the 2-1, throws over to first to check on Grisham on a pickoff attempt. ABS is needed, man. ABS is needed. These umpires are trash. The 2-1. 3-1 now to Cody Bellinger. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first, top of the third. Still a 0-0 game. Bellinger trying to keep this inning alive. Richardson trying to get out of it as he sets here on the 3-1 to pitch. That is a foul ball and out of play. So it's a full count now to Cody Bellinger. Grisham will get a head start. The fan caught it in his hat. Nice job to the fan. That was awesome, actually. That was an awesome catch. The 3-2. Oh, swing and a miss, and Bellinger strikes out. So that is the 5th strikeout for Richardson, and we're going to the bottom of the 3rd. Yeah, no, I get I understand he got hot in the playoffs, and that was great to see from Volpe. But yeah, Volpe will, Boone. I'm sure Boone's going to try and give him any chance he can get. But dude, it's like if Caballero is killing it though, man, you gotta play the guy that's killing it for you, right? I mean, we talk about that often. But we are in a commercial break. So make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see how many likes we got right now. And just to score, keep you all updated on the score. Tampa Bay still beating Toronto 1-0 in the top of the 4th. No score in this game right now, so it's still early. But the bottom of the 3rd will be coming up. We're at 30 likes right now, so we need 10 more likes to 40. And I know there's 40 people watching right now, so there's 10 people out there that have not hit the like button. Please hit that like button. It would mean a lot to me. Right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, the Yankees had to travel to Minnesota. So, I mean, Yankees are on a long road trip, man, because after Minnesota, then they go to Toronto. They don't have a day off till next Monday. So, I mean, I'm sure these guys are probably exhausted. But gotta love these schedule makers. As Peraza swings and misses on the first pitch, it's 0-1. He's leading things off here in the bottom of the 3rd as Rodon sets here on the 0-1. It's 1-1. Ripped down the left field line, and that is a fair ball that goes to the wall, and that's going to be a double for Peraza. So Peraza gets a leadoff double, and that'll bring Edward Julian to the plate. So here's Edward Julian. Let's see what he does with a runner on second, nobody out in the bottom of the third. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. What's up, Ray? How's it going? No, Jacob. After this series, they're gonna go to Baltimore for 4 games, starting on Thursday. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Julian. And the 1-1. 1-2. The 1-2. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Julian. You said it, Pixelmon. The 2-2. Did he go? He did not go, according to third base umpire. And it's a full count here to Julian. The 3-2. Up the middle. Oh, what a play by Gabietto. Goes over to first and gets him out. Julian thinks he's safe. And that moves Peraza to third. Hard hit ball, but Gabietto kept up with it. But Julian might have been safe on that play. So let's see here. The replay. Yeah, they're definitely going to challenge this. Yeah, he's safe. He's safe. So this will get overturned. So there'll be runners on the corners with Byron Buxton coming to the plate. So top of the lineup will be coming up. So Carlos Rodon in a little bit of a jam right now. And a swing and a miss by Buxton, 0-1. So Buxton 0 for 1 tonight. So runners on the corners with nobody out. So 0-1 here to Buxton. Runners on first and third. Nobody out. So the Twins trying to get on the board here. The 0-1. Pitch is low for ball 1. 1-1 now to Buxton. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Buxton. As Rodon sets here on the 2-1, the pitch is a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What's up, Cecilia? What is going on? I don't know what's wrong with this picture. You tell us, Cecilia, what is going on with this picture. We got Martin waiting on deck. The 2-2. Foul ball. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Buxton. Runners on first and third. As Rodon sets the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. First strikeout of the game for Carlos Rodon. First out of the inning. That was a big strikeout there for Rodon. So good job to Carlos Rodon. Now Yankees need 2 more outs to get out of this jam that they're in. That brings Austin Martin. A double play ball would be perfect right here. First pitch, ball 1. And a 1-0 is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Martin with Luke Kishal waiting on deck. The 1-1 outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Man, Rodon is sweaty, dude. Oh my God. We all know he sweats a lot, but still. As Rodon sets here on the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Martin calls time. As Rodon sets here on the 2-2, the pitch is a foul ball. Still 2-2 to Martin. The Twins trying to get on the board here in the bottom of the third. Runners on first and third with 1 out. Rodon trying to get out of this jam. The 2-2. In the dirt, full count to Martin. I appreciate you, Stephen B. Maybe one day you'll start calling games, man. As Rodon sets here on the 3-2. Here's the pitch. Quick grounder. This could be 2. There's 1. And, they could not get the double play. A run will score. So they get the runner out at second. So the Twins are on the board, 1-0. So they could not turn the double play. Let's see the throw here from Jazz. So Jazz, not the greatest throw. I feel like maybe Goldschmidt could have scooped that, but it would have been hard to make that play. So let's see how they rule that. So So Martin grounds into a force out to a second. Jose Caballero to a second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. Johnny Peraza scores. So they don't give him an error. All right. Here's Luke Cashal at the plate. He's 0 for 1. So inning is still alive. Runner on first, 2 outs. Bottom of the third, the Twins are leading 1-0. Runner goes, and Martin is safe. So stolen base for Martin. And it's 2-0 to Kishal. Yeah, Jazz couldn't secure the ball there. All right, runner on second, 2 outs now. And there's a strike, 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. And in center field, oh, what a catch there by Trent Grisham. Makes the final out, and the Twins are on the board at 1-0. So top of the fourth will be coming up. Let's see if the Yankees can answer back here in the top of the fourth. But thank you to all you guys and gals being here tonight. You all are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get those likes up. I would greatly appreciate it. Trey Savage strikes out the side, immaculate inning in the fourth of his debut. Nice. Sounds like that's one of your Blue Jays guys there, Brandon. Right? Yeah, so Tampa Bay still winning 1-0 in the top of the fifth. Yankees losing 1-0 right now in this game, so. I got you, Stephen B. Well, that's cool. That's all right. Top prospect? That's cool, Brandon Lee. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not too familiar with the Blue Jays prospects. You probably give us a little bit more insight on that. He's the Jays version of Schlittler. Okay. So he's got some good stuff. Throws a lot of heaters then. Throws fastballs from anywhere from 98 to 99 miles per hour. Could get up to 100. All right. Let's get back to the game. Stanton fouls back to first pitch. It's 0-1. So Stanton struck out in his first at bat. Oh wow, 6'5". He's a big boy. The 0-1. Foul ball. 0-2 now to Stanton. I appreciate it, Stephen B. It's 1-2 to Giancarlo. I mean, yeah, they're gonna feel a little sluggish, man. I mean, they had a Sunday night game and then had to travel to Minnesota right after, man. So it's these guys are probably worn out. And a swing and a miss there by Sten. He strikes out. One down here in the top of the fourth. That is Richardson's sixth strikeout of the game. So he's pitching really well here against the Yankees right now. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where Erica is. I don't know where she's been. 0-1 here to Jazz. I'll have to check out that pitcher there, Brandon. I'll have to see some highlights. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So quick 0-2 count to Jazz. Jazz is 0-1 in today's game. So Jazz is 1 home run away from 30. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. And that is called strike 3 on a terrible call by the home plate umpire. Jazz is not happy about that call, and rightfully so. Even Boone is just like, are you kidding me? And that is the 7th strikeout for Richardson. And here is Paul Goldschmidt at the plate. The only Yankee would have hit tonight. So yeah, that pitch was like way low. The replay even shows that. 0-2 now to Goldschmidt. The 0-2 and another strikeout. So Richardson strikes out the side. That is the 8th strikeout of the game for Richardson. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. Yankees are down 1-0. Gotcha, Brandon Lee. That's cool. Yeah, still a 1-0 game. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We're in a commercial break. Let's see where we're at for likes right now. We are at 34 likes. And we got 40 people watching on YouTube. Let's get 6 more likes. Let's get to 40 likes if we can. So Tampa Bay still leading 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th. The Astros are beating the Rangers right now 2-0. They definitely want to try and get back to first place. Check the standings here in just a moment. Yeah, Mariners are up by 1 game. So the AL wild card, man, it's gonna be really interesting. You know, the Rangers are 2 games behind the Astros in the wild card, for the final wild card spot. So it's important that the Rangers win their games. Guardians are 2.5, so the AL West is gonna be interesting. All right, let's get back to the game. My man Rodney's in the building. How you been, Rodney? How's life treating you, dude? Great to see you as always, my man. I appreciate the like, bro. Bring back Volpe. That's a solution, Lou. All right, Royce Lewis at the plate. First pitch is popped up. Right field, Judge makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out, and that'll bring Matt Wallner to the plate. Yeah, right, Ace? That's what I'm saying, bro. What up there, Frederick? And a swing and a miss by Wallner, 0-1. So 0-2 now to Wallner. The 0-2 is a little grounder right back to Rodon. Tosses it to first and gets Wall on the route for out number 2. And that'll bring Carson McCusker to the plate. So here's Carson McCusker. Let's see if Rodon could go 1, 2, 3 here. There's a grounder right to McMahon. Fields it. Fires to first for out number 3. So a nice bounce back inning for Carlos Rodon. A 1, 2, 3 inning. And we're going to the top of the 5th here, folks. Celebrating like it's 1999 out here. He might, Joseph. You never know. Jacob, yeah. Frederick, I think they're definitely making the playoffs. Absolutely. They're definitely. I'd say they're definitely going to make the playoffs. Yankees got to have an answer here for Richardson, man. He's doing work here against this Yankee offense. Yankee offense has been extremely quiet, unfortunately. So they're gonna have the Yankee offense has to get something going here against him. So let's see what happens. But they're down 1-0. McMahon, Caballero, and Wells will be due up, so it'll be the bottom of the lineup for the Yankees coming up. Yeah, the Guardians still have a shot, but when you got the Mariners, Astros, and the Rangers, man, it's going to be really tough. But with 13 games left, you never know what's going to happen. You never, ever know what's going to happen. So some of the craziest things happen. You know, it's crazy, right? I know a few of you were bringing up the Mets earlier. Mets right now, they're 12 games back in the NL East, but the Twins have, or not the Twins, the Phillies have clinched the playoff berth along with the Brewers. So Phillies the second baseball team to clinch a playoff berth, and you know the Mets are in third place in the wild card standings, and you got the Giants behind them by a game and a half, followed by Arizona with 2. Cincinnati with 2.5, St. Louis with 4. So anything is possible there. So let's get back to the game here, though. Let's get back to the game. So McMahon already has an 0-2 count against him. And here's the 0-2. And it is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And McMahon strikes out. So 9 strikeouts for Richardson. So bats are quiet for the Yankees. And there's a strike to Caballero, who is 0 for 1 tonight. Yo, 1 in the dirt, 1-1. And a 1-1. Caballero rips that to left field, and that's a fair ball. That goes to the wall, and that should be a double for Caballero. So a 1-out double for Caballero. Tying run is on second base with Austin Wells coming to the plate. Nice job there by Caballero. This is the kind of production you're going to get from Caballero, man. Absolutely. I am down with this guy playing as much as possible. What's up, James? First pitch. Wells rips that to right field, but it is a foul ball. So 0-1 now to Wells. Richardson at 70 pitches right now. As Richardson sets here on the 0-1. There goes Caballero. And, oh, no, they got him in a rundown. Oh, boy. And they're going to keep tossing the ball, and he's out. He's tagged out. He got caught, man. That's frustrating. It's 2 outs now, so nobody on base. Yeah, he screwed up big time on that one. Well, that one cost him. And a swing and a miss, 0-2 now to Wells. So 2 outs, top of the 5th. Twins leading 1-0, nobody on base. Caballero got picked off. So 0-2 here to Wells. Let's see if he can keep the inning alive. Here's the pitch. And there's a ball, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Foul ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Wells. Let's see if he can keep the inning alive. The 1-2. And Wells pops that up to center field. And Buxton's right there, makes the play. Out number 3. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Still a 1-0 game. Yankees had an opportunity, but unfortunately, Caballero got picked off. Let's see what Rodon does here in the bottom of the 5th. Yeah, he just got a little too happy there on second base. So. All right, let's see how many likes we got. We're at 36 likes, people. Can we get 4 more likes to 40? Let's try to get to 40 likes. 50 is the goal. Well, let's get to 40 first. I appreciate you all being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I'd greatly appreciate it. Yeah, well, Peanut, you're also, I mean, no disrespect, but we're also not professional ball players. I mean, it's tiring, man. And apparently, I think they got in late too. So anytime you have to travel, it's gonna be taxing on the body. Like it's not easy, right? I mean, I get it. It's the Twins. I understand, but had it been a day game, it would have been great. But like unfortunately, they played a Sunday night game and had to travel. I mean, the Yankees, yeah, they should be winning, sure, but not the case right now. All right, let's get back to the game here. So bottom of the fifth, Brooks Lee is going to lead things off. So it'll be Lee, Peraza, and Julian. And Brooks Lee hits that ball into left field, and that ball is gone. A solo home run for Lee on the first pitch, and it's now a 2-0 game. So that is his 15th home run of the season. Not great. Not great. That's not good. That was a pitch like right over the plate, so perfect pitch for Lee to hit that ended up in a home run. And there's ball one to Peraza. He's 1 for 1 in today's game. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. So 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike now. And the 2-1 to Peraza is 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Peraza. Twins have a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the fifth. Full count. As Rodon sets here on the 3-2 to pitch is a fly ball to right field. Judge running in, makes the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring Edward Julian to the plate. So foul ball by Julian, 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2 now to Julian. So Rodon only has 1 strikeout and a walk, and has given up 2 runs on 3 hits and 4 1/3 so far. Let's see if he can get his second strikeout here. Pitch is outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Foul ball. The 1-2. There's a base hit there for Julian. So he's 2 for 2 tonight, and that'll bring Buxton to the plate. So back to the top of the lineup for the Twins. So let's see if the Yankees can get a double play. Buxton hits that ball to left field. Bellinger running in, and that'll drop for a hit So back-to-back hits here from Julian and Buxton, runners on first and second. And Rodon in a little bit of a jam right now. That'll bring Austin Martin to the plate with one out, with two runners on. And here's the first pitch to Martin. There's a strike. So Martin's 0 for 2 with a ground out. Fielder's choice, RBI, stolen base. Yo 1. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Martin. Here's the pitch from Rodon. There's a foul ball, 1-2. So Rodon right now at 77 pitches. Nice, Frederick. So 1-2. Let's see if they could turn 2 here. There's 1. And there is 2. An inning-ending double play. The Yankees turn a double play this time around. And it's a 2-0 game. The Twins put up another run. And we're going to the top of the 6th here, folks, with the top of the lineup coming up for the New York Yankees. So the Yankees bats gotta answer somehow. Let's see what they do here in the top of the 6th. Yeah, Gene, the bats have been pretty cold tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, the bats have been extremely cold tonight, so not great. They got to answer back here, so it's getting late pretty early. Top of the 6th will be coming up. Once again, Yankees top of the order will be coming up. So Grisham, Judge, and Bellinger. The Rays are still leading 1-0 in the bottom of the 6th against the Blue Jays. Let's see how many likes we got. Let's get those likes up, folks. Let's get those likes up. So we got 38 likes. 38 likes. Let's get 2 more likes. Let's try to hit 40. After we hit 40, let's try to get to 50 likes. It's not his first Major League Baseball game there, bud. So around the majors, Cal Raleigh, 54 home runs this season, ties Mickey Mantle for MLB record by switch hitter. Pete Alonso, walk-off home run to snap Mets' 8-game losing streak. And there was another one, but it just went to commercial break. Oh, Nick Kurtz, 493-foot grand slam on Saturday, 298 batting average, 32 home runs, 80 RBIs this season for Nick Kurtz. So one of the exciting players there on the Athletics. And Grisham hits that ball right to center field, so 1 pitch, 1 out. Buxton makes the catch. Got to make Richardson work here. Rodon only has 1 strikeout there, Therese. So Judge 0 for 1 would have walked tonight. And first pitch to Judge is a ball. 1-0. Two balls, no strikes now to Aaron Judge. And 2-0. 3-0 now to Aaron Judge. The 3-0. Swing and a miss, 3-1. We got Cody Bellinger waiting on deck for the Yankees. The 3-1 to Judge is ball 4. So Judge walks for the second time tonight. And it'll be a 1-out walk to Judge. That brings Cody Bellinger, who is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. A 2-run homer would tie this whole freaking thing up. Oh, hold on. I just lost connection with game day there. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that, folks. I lost connection there with MLB TV. We're back, though. It's 1-1 to Cody Bellinger. 1 out. Top of the 6th. Judge at first base. Twins leading 2-0 here in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch from Richardson, and Bellinger pops that up in foul territory and out of play. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Cody Bellinger. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Bellinger down on swings and misses for strike 3. That is 10 strikeouts for Richardson tonight. And that'll bring Giancarlo Stanton. So it's 2 outs now here in the top of the 6th. The Yankees bats just have zero answer here for Richardson. He's pitching a gem right now against the Yankees. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He takes ball 1. Stanton is 0 for 2 tonight. And they got Adams warming up in the bullpen for the Twins. He's a right-handed pitcher. The 1-0. Big swing and a miss. 1-1 now to Stanton. So Stanton struck out twice tonight as Richardson sets here on the 1-1. Ball 2. So Richardson's longest start since June 21st, which was against the Brewers. He went 6 innings against the Brewers. So 2-1 count here to Stanton as Richardson sets the pitch. There's a strike, kind of a delayed call there by the umpire. Looked a little inside to me, but it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. See if Stanton can keep this inning alive. The 2-2 in the dirt. Ball gets away, and Judge will go to second now. So a runner on second with 2 outs. And it's a full count to Aaron Judge, or to Giancarlo Stanton. So a wild pitch there by Richardson. Payoff pitch coming. And here it is. And Giancarlo fouls that one off, still staying alive. So Richardson at 90 pitches right now. Another payoff pitch coming from Richardson. And here it is. Foul back. Still 3-2. So Giancarlo battling here against Richardson. And then Jazz Chisholm Jr. is waiting on deck. Another payoff. Swing and a miss, and that is 11 strikeouts for Richardson. And Yankees leave a runner stranded. We're going to the bottom of the 6th here, folks. All right, see you later, Peanut. Larry says no rest for the guys in the shows. Usually they have a day to travel, but they didn't get this time, which sucks. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. All right, we are in a commercial break. So bottom of the 6th will be coming up. Yankees are down 2-0. So we're at 39 likes, folks. 39 likes. We need one more like to 40. One more like to 40. Can we get 40 likes? I appreciate everybody being here. I know it's kind of a rough game to watch right now. It sucks, but unfortunately these things happen. And we've seen Yankees lose some pretty crappy games. And this ain't even the first time. There's been worse. That's for sure. Looks like the Texas Rangers Houston Astros game is tied up at 2 in the top of the 5th. Tampa Bay still leading 1-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, we've definitely seen some ugly ones. I mean, we saw it against Detroit, unfortunately. Those are some ugly games. The first 2 games were definitely ugly. Scored like 22 or 23 runs in the first 2 games. It was disgusting. All right, here's bottom of the 6th. Rodon is back on the mound for the Yankees, and Luke Kershaw is leading things off here in the bottom of the 6th. He is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. He's got an 0-1 count against him as Rodon sets here on the 0-1, and it looks like Kershaw calls time. The 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2 now to Kershaw. So Rodon at 80 pitches right now. The 0-2. Foul ball, still 0-2 to Kershaw. The 0-2. And 1-2 now to Kershaw. The 1-2. Oh, upstairs. 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Kershaw as Rodon sets. Here's the 2-2. It is a full count now to Kershaw. And a 3-2. Oh, swing and a miss, and ball goes to the backstop. Wells cannot make the play to first, so Kershaw will reach first base. So second strikeout for Rodon tonight. So it's a pass ball. That's the official scoring. So nobody out, runner on first, and this brings Royce Lewis to the plate, who's 0 for 2, takes ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, 1-1. And you got Luke Weaver and Mark Leiter Jr. warming up in the bullpen right now for the Yankees. Cecilia says 9 more likes to 50. Thank you all for helping me break 40. Let's get 9 more likes. Can we get 9 more likes? Let's try to break 50 here. Swing and a miss there by Lewis, 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and got him with a strikeout. So third strikeout of the game for Carlos Rodon. All right, that brings Matt Wallner to the plate. First pitch. So it was a foul ball. 0-1. Looked like the ball bounced off of Wells' knee. So Rodon right now at 90 pitches. Here's the 0-1. Pitches in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Runner goes, but it's a foul ball. 1-2. See if Rodon could get his 4th strikeout of the game. The 1-2. Another foul ball. Kershaw was looking to steal there again. Yep. 9 more to go. 9 more likes, people. Let's get 9 more likes. Let's try to break 50 if we can. I would greatly appreciate it. Really does mean a lot to me. As Rodon sets here on another 1-2, but looks like Wallner calls time. So we're actually at 43 likes now, so 7 more to 50. I would greatly appreciate it. 7 more to 50. Let's try to get to 50 likes. Another 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Foul territory. Ryan McMahon running after it. Whoa! He slides, but crashes into the pole there. Looks like, is he all right? Looks like he's all right. Okay, he got up. He's fine. Yeah, he crashed into that pole hard. I was like, oh, man. All right, still a 1-2 count. And Rodon throws over to first. Yeah, it'll be great for Rodon to get out of this inning. Probably it'll definitely be his last inning. He's at 94 pitches right now. Another 1-2 pitch coming as Rodon throws over to second again. That is his second throw over. Shaw takes a big lead at first. And there he goes. Swing and a miss, and Shaw is safe at second. Caballero is running off the field like, hey, check that. I think we got him. But a swing and a miss there by Wallner. Let's check that replay. I can't tell from that angle. He might have gotten him, actually. I think he got him out. It's under review, though. So, yeah, Yankees are walking off the field. Like, they're confident that they got him. And that replay shows it's pretty freaking close. I don't know. Well, they said the runner's out. All right, strike him out, throw him out. That's another way to get a double play. Let's go. So Yankees are down 2-0, top of the seventh coming up. So Jazz, Goldschmidt, and McMahon will be due up. The Yanks have 2 hits. They're down 2 hits. And it looks like the top of the 8th. Looks like Toronto has tied it up. It's 1-1 in that game. And the Rangers are beating the Astros right now, 3-2. The Yankees are currently down 2-0. So do the Yankees bats have any answer? Woods is at 92 pitches, so he could come back out. I know the Twins had somebody warming up in the bullpen. All right, name that Yankee. Career statistics, 257 batting average, 1454 hits, 163 home runs. Played for the Rangers from 75 to 76, the Twins from 76 to 82, the Yankees from 82 to 84, the White Sox in 84, back with the Twins from 85 to 87. I couldn't name that Yankee. Can you name that Yankee? But here is Cody Funderburk in the game for the Twins. He'll be taking over pitching duties. And the first pitch is a ball to Jazz, who's leading things off here in the top of the 7th. 1-0, 2-0. It's 2-0 now to Jazz, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Jazz hits a grounder right to the second baseman, Kishal, for out, and fields it for out number 1. And here is Paul Goldschmidt, who's 1 for 2 in tonight's game. There's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1, 0-2. The 0-2. In the dirt, 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Goldschmidt as Funderburg sets the 2-2. Foul ball. Well, they got a new pitcher on the mound. What up, CeeLo? What's going on, man? Got Luke Weaver warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. Another 3-2 pitch. And, right to the first baseman, Julian. And it's 2 down. And that'll bring Ryan McMahon to the plate. And Adams is warming up in the bullpen again for the Twins. And McMahon is 0 for 2 with a fielder's choice and a strikeout. Had a stolen base. And McMahon takes strike 1. The 0-1. 0-2. We are currently at 45 likes. We need 5 more likes to 50. Are there 5 people out there that have not hit the like button? Let's try to get to 50 likes. Greatly appreciate it. As Funderburg sets here on the 0-2 to pitch is 1-2. The 1-2 outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to McMahon. The 2-2. Did he go? He did not. Third base umpire said he did not go. Twins were ready to walk off the field. And it is a full count now to McMahon. Let's see if McMahon can keep this inning alive. The payoff. And McMahon strikes out looking just like that. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. It is the 7th inning stretch. So get up. Stretch, get some food, get a snack, get a drink, folks. Come right back. I'm going to take a commercial break. I'll be right back, folks, and I'll leave you all with some tunes. Don't go away. All right, folks, we're back to the game here. Let me pull up the game cast. We have Luke Weaver on the mound here in the top of the seventh, and he is facing Trevor Larnack, who is pinch hitting for McCusker. And Twins are still leading 2-0. And here's the 0-1. 1-1 now. Let's get that music going. The 1-1. 1-2 now. So 1-2 to Larnack. One, two. That is hit to right field, and Judge running after it, so that should be a double for Larnack. So Larnack leads things off here in the bottom of the seventh with a double. So Twins get their leadoff man on, and that'll bring Brooks Lee to the plate. So Brooks Lee at the plate now. He is 1 for 2. And the first pitch is a ball, 1-0. So Blue Jays Rays game tied up at 1 in the top of the ninth. And the Rangers are beating the Astros 3-2 in the bottom of the fifth. Drill to right field, and that's a base hit. It's a 3-0 game. As Larnack rounds third, he will score. So back-to-back doubles here. So Lee with an RBI double. So Twins are just doing everything right in this game, as the New York Yankees are failing right now. Unbelievable. So Peraza takes strike one on a bunt attempt. He's 1 for 2 tonight. So 0-1 here to Peraza as Weaver sets here on the 0-1. The pitch, Peraza shows bunt. There's a bunt, and Weaver bobbles it, throws to first, gets Peraza out, and advances lead to third. So he gets the job done, and that'll bring Edward Julian to the plate. So here's Edward Julian, who's 2 for 2 in tonight's game. He had a couple of singles. It's 1-0 to Julian. Two and 0. Go 2-0. 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes here to Julian. Lee's at third. Buxton on deck. The 3-0. It's a 4-pitch walk to Julian. That's going to bring Byron Buxton to the plate. It looks like Matt Blake is out there talking with Luke Weaver right now. The Twins pitcher was the starting pitcher was Simeon Woods Richardson. He put on a clinic against the Yankees tonight. He struck out 11, walked 3, only gave up 2 hits in 6 innings. The Yankees haven't scored any runs. He's pitching like he was Paul Skeens, that's for sure. You got Camilo Duvall warming up in the bullpen right now. So here is Byron Buxton, who is 1 for 3 in tonight's game. So runners on the corners with 1 out. Twins are leading 3-0. Here's the pitch. Is outside, 1-0. The 1-0 is 1-1. The 1-1, 2 balls, 1 strike now to Buxton. Let's get those likes up, people. We're almost at 50 likes. Let's try to get to 50 likes. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. Luke Weaver, 6 runs allowed in his last 6 appearances. Yeah, he's been struggling for sure. There's ball 3 now, 3-1. So 3-1. Got Walsh shaking up a little bit. It's a full count now to Buxton. So it's a full count here to Buxton. 1 out, runners on the corners. Once again, Twins are leading 3-0. So 3-2, ball 4. The bases are loaded for Austin Martin now. And the Rays and Blue Jays game right now is tied up at 1 in the bottom of the 9th. Houston is taking the lead against Texas right now, 4-3. Swing and a miss there by Martin. Martin's 0 for 3. He's got an 0-1 count against him. The 0-1. Foul back, 0-2. Now Luke Keeschall is waiting on deck. Here's the 0-2 in the dirt, 1-2. As Weaver sets here on the 1-2. Good pitch. In the dirt, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Martin. Foul ball, still 2-2 to Martin. And another 2-2, full count. So Weaver's struggling here in the bottom of the 7th. So big pitch coming up. A walk will score a run. It'll make it a 4-0 game. Or hit, sac fly. Oh, that is ripped, and that is a fair ball. Yep. That's going to... Yeah, Yankees are bleeding in tonight's game. It's a 5-0 game now. So... 2 RBI double there for Martin. So 6-0 game. So he clears the bases. My apologies. So gets 3 RBIs on that double. Gets all 3 runners at home. 6-0 game. This is pathetic. This is embarrassing. Wow. Definitely at a loss for words here. So Weaver's done. So that'll bring Duvall into the game. So we're in a commercial break. Man, that is this is not good. I don't think any of us expected this crap. This is a garbage game. It's just plain and simple. The Yankees, they suck tonight. It's as simple as that. Rodon didn't really have the strongest of outings. I mean, he did everything he possibly could. There's only so much you can ask him to do. It's just the Yankees' bats were certainly not alive. Yankees' bats were dead, and, Weaver didn't really help the cause here either. So but we are in a commercial break. The Yankees are now down 6-0. So, man, this is this is bad. This is just bad. The game should resume here momentarily with Camilo Duvall coming into the game. He's going to try and get this team out of the jam. As Duvall steps off, he'll be facing Luke Kershaw, who is 0 for 3. So runner on second with one out. Twins are leading 6-0. And first pitch is a strike to Kershaw. The 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1. There is a strike. 1-2 now to Kershaw. The 1-2, there goes the runner. Ball gets away, and Martin will steal third base. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Kershaw. So 8 stolen base for Martin. So 2-2, full count. All right, we're at 47 likes, folks. Can we get 3 more likes? Can we break 50? Can we break 50? Three likes away from 50. And that is a line drive, but it's a foul ball. Beating a hurt Red Sox team? I don't know. I don't know where you're. I mean, what do you mean a hurt Red Sox team? That hurt Red Sox team is still a good team there, Lou. Let's try not to give the credit to Yankees as base hit up the middle. That's going to score Martin. So the miserable inning is still continuing here. 7-0 now. Wow. So it looks like the Rays-Blue Jays game is in extra innings. Game is tied up at 1. Royce Lewis takes ball 1. He's 0 for 3 tonight. The 1-0 is fouled back, 1-1. Two and 1 now to Lewis. Yeah, they might be without Abreu and Roman, but let's not say that the Red Sox are bad for those reasons, man. They're still a good team without those guys too. Oh, and bang bang, double play, let's go. A line drive to McMahon and gets Cashel out. Nicely done. We're going to the top of the 8th. Just going in and checking in to say hi. Going to a vigil for my friend Charlie Kirk. All right, Buckeye. Stay safe. All right, thanks for popping in. The top of the 8th will be coming up. Well, yeah, this has been a pathetic game for the Yankees. Well, I mean, that was a nice double play. There's a highlight for you. Yankees are down 7-0. 7-0. I don't think any of us expected this. Oh, your dog learned how to jump on a couch. Nice there, John. That's awesome. I appreciate you hitting the like, man. Just hit the like button because you're mad. You know what I mean? All right. Travis Adams is going to be pitching for the Twins here at the top of the 8th. And it'll be Caballero, Wells, and Grisham due up. Actually, Ben Rice is going to be pinch hitting here for Caballero. And he takes ball 1. Oh, 1-0. He's in there for a strike. The 1-1. 2-1. To Ben Rice, who's pinch hitting for Caballero. Oh, 2-1. 3-1. Got Wells waiting on deck. Hey, we got Peter in the building. What up, Peter? Unbelievable ups and downs with this team. Yeah, you better believe it, man. Better believe it. So it's a full count here to Ben Rice. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss, and Rice strikes out, 1 down. That'll bring Austin Wells to the plate. And first pitch to Wells is a ball. The 1-0. Foul ball, 1-1. What up, Infernus? Shout out to my guy, Infernus. What's up, dude? The 1-1. As a grounder bounces off the mound as Lee makes the play, throws over to first. Route number 2. And that'll bring Trent Grisham to the plate. Yeah, dude. Really, that's the score. It's pathetic. This is pathetic. And the first pitch is ball 1. And the 1-0 to Grisham is 2-0 now. Back to the top of the lineup for the Yankees. All right, have a good night, CeeLo. Thanks for popping in. As Adam sets here on the 2-0, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1. And the 1-1. Or 2-1. It's 3-1 now. There's a strike. It's a full count. Got him on the outside corner. Full count now to Grisham. And the payoff. It's ball 4 to Grisham. So Grisham draws a walk here with 2 outs, keeps the inning alive. This brings Aaron Judge to the plate. So here's Aaron Judge with 2 outs. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks tonight, and he takes ball 1. And Grisham will take second on a defensive indifference. The 1-0 is 2-0. And we just broke 50 likes, people. Thank you all for helping me get to 50 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are the best. The 2-0. 3-0. So we got Cody Bellinger waiting on deck. He's 0 for 3. Here's the 3-0. And back-to-back walks here by Adams. So Judge walks for the third time tonight. And this brings Cody Bellinger to the plate, who's 0 for 3. So tomorrow's game is going to be Cam Schlittler versus Zebby Matthews. So we'll see how this game shapes up. Looks like there's a meeting on the mound right now. Game will resume here momentarily. What up, Egyptian? So here's Bellinger, who's 0 for 3 tonight. There's a strike to Bellinger. The 0-1 is 1-1. Looks like time was called. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Rip foul. So let's see if Bellinger can keep this inning alive. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second, top of the 8th. Yankees losing this game right now, 7-0. The 2-2. Bellinger makes contacts. Foul ball, still trying to stay alive. Another foul ball. Bellinger battling here. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another 2-2 pitch coming. And here it is. Bellinger, another foul ball. Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. Another 2-2 pitch. It's a full count. So the runners on first and second will get a head start. Grisham at second, Judge at first as they take their lead. Payoff pitch coming from Adams. And here it is. And Bellinger hits that to left field. And Martin... does he make the play? Oh my God, he made the play in foul territory. Unfreaking believable. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I definitely made that catch. Wow. So bottom of the eighth coming up now. Play the booze. You know what? I am going to play the booze. Just because, you know what? Yes, that the booze are getting played. Oh, let's let boo. Let's let the crowd boo. Yeah, pretty bad baseball game here by the Yankees, man. This is lame. This is so lame. So bottom of the eighth will be coming up. Let's see if Duvall will be back out for the Yankees. But the top of the 11th right now with the Blue Jays and Rays, they're in extra innings. That game is still tied up at 1. And the Astros are beating the Rangers right now 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th. So I guess they're challenging that play. I don't know why. Oh, let me take this off the screen. I don't want to get hit with a copyright. That track actually cracks you up, Cecilia. Fans saying no, no. Well, it definitely hits the fan's finger. I don't know if that's going to change anything, though. So it might actually get overturned then. Okay, that's what the booth was saying. Well, looks like that play still stands. All right. Well, that was weird. All right, we're back to a commercial break. I'm going to take a quick break again, so I'll be right back, folks. Hold on. All right, we're back. So bottom of the 8th will be coming up. Looks like the Blue Jays just took a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 11th. So they're leading right now against the Rays. So that's not good. I don't think so either, Katie. I don't think so either. But Anthony Volpe's in the game, folks. He's playing shortstop. So he's taking over for Caballero. Ben Rice had pinch hit for him. Here's Tim Hill. And first pitch from Hill. Wallner, 1 pitch, 1 out. So and the first pitch is a strike. Oh, 0-2 now to Larnack. The 0-2 is grounded foul, still 0-2. The 0-2, and he struck him out looking. 1 down here in the bottom of the 8th. It's 0-1 here to Lee, who's 2 for 3 in tonight's game. And he takes strike 2. 0-2 now to Lee. Rice is taking over for Austin Wells at catcher. And foul ball, still 0-2. Ole warming up in the bullpen for the Twins. And that is popped up. Foul territory. Rice running after it and could not make the catch. Must be windy in Minnesota. Yeah, they're saying it's the wind, so dang, inning is still alive. Tell him, Peter. That was a good one. And there's a little grounder. Volpe charges, fires to first, and gets the out. Makes the play there to first. And last chance for the New York Yankees to make something happen. Oh, man, what a game for the Yankees. Not ideal. At the bottom of the 11th right now in the Toronto-Tampa Bay game. Toronto's leading 2-1 in the bottom of the 11th. Let's see if Tampa Bay has any sort of way to tie this game up. And Houston's beating Texas 6-3, so that game is in the top of the 8th. Houston trying to win that game. Yeah, I mean, really. Yeah, that'd be crazy if the Yankees had a rally in them, but I don't know, man. I mean, usually I'm pretty optimistic, but I don't see it happening. But I have been wrong before, but yeah, not this game. But let's see who that Yankee is. I don't know if anybody got the answer, but they're about to tell us. And Roy Smalley. All right, last at bat, last chance for the Yankees to try and make something happen here. It'll be Stanton, Jazz, and Goldschmidt due up. Let's see if the Yankees have any fight left in them. And ball 1 to Stanton. Stanton's 0 for 3 tonight. And here's Pearson Ole trying to close this one out for the Twins. Stanton takes strike 1. It's 2-1 here to Giancarlo Stanton as looks like he's having some pitch comm issues right now. Looks like they resolved the pitch comm issue. The 2-1, swing and a miss, 2-2. Stanton calls time. Yeah, I saw that, Gene. I'm sick of just play the game, bro. I mean, look, I know you're trying to get the team hyped up and whatnot. I can respect that, but just play the games. Save the talking for later, you know what I mean? But it's Jazz. What are you going to do? And Stanton strikes out for out number 1. So Jazz will be coming to the plate. and he's 0 for 3 tonight. Oh, hold on, folks. Looks like we're back to the game. 2-1 now to Jazz. The 2-1. Grounded foul, 2-2. And there's a grounder. Lee fields it, throws to first, and gets Jazz out. And the Blue Jays just won their game in 11 innings. So Blue Jays won 2-1 in 11 innings against Tampa Bay. And Paul Goldschmidt's at the plate. He's 1 for 3. He's the last hope for the Yankees. Yeah, so assuming that the Yankees lose tonight, they're going to be 5 games back of the AL East. So Yankees slowly losing ground right now. And there's a strike to Goldschmidt. Yeah, I mean, Yankees bats have been pathetic, man. Only 2 hits tonight. You know, Twins starting pitcher Simeon Woods Richardson just shut the Yankees down. Yankees bats down, man. I mean, Rodon, he went 6 innings. He only gave up 2 runs, but the bats didn't help him out. The bats were non-existent for the Yankees tonight. And there's a slow little roller to Ole, and he throws Goldschmidt out. And that is the end of the game, folks. The game is over. The game is over. So Yankees are now 5 games back. So of the AL East, as the Blue Jays won. So the Yankees lost the opener against the Minnesota Twins. So yeah, Yankees bats were non-existent tonight, really. I mean, and the bullpen didn't really help. You know, Luke Weaver didn't really have a good outing. Luke Weaver's been struggling, man. But let's see what happens tomorrow, folks. There's not really much to talk about. The Yankees just were absolutely terrible tonight. That's all there is to it. So now they're 5 games back. They're still holding on to the top spot in the AL wild card, but you got to start winning these games, man, because now there's 12 games left, and anything and everything is possible in these next 12 games. So, there's no room for excuses. The Yankees got to come out. They got to win, man. But, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But the Yankees lose the opener. But thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all very, very much for hanging out on this Monday night. Unfortunately, the Yankees did not win, so they got to win the next 2 to win the series. Let's see what happens. Thank you to everybody tuning in. Unfortunately, Carlos Rodon could not get his 17th win. He got his 9th loss of the season, but that's okay. But we'll do this again. Until next time, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, let's go Yankees.